It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Denver Broncos and the Baltimore Ravens. Time to determine who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The conference championship is underway. Yeah, gotta imagine he's gonna be headed to the kicking net after that one, right, partner? Work on how he's striking that football, and that was a considerable miscue right there. So first down from the 41. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. It up to his own 45 on a small gain. Riley Moss with that tackle.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
Opening play, and Bo will throw. Finds a seam down the middle. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. On him quick, and they bring it down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Loss of 11 yards. It's second down.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Rolling left, buying some time. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Well, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult third down now staring you in the face.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens get the football back at the 11.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
First down throw for Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
From the gun, Jackson. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jency. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked out a step or two shy of it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And they're going to run for the first time now with the rookie from Boise State. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completed to his running back. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. He's got it in the red zone. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pick it up and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Ravens 7, Broncos nothing.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. This drive's going to start with a run by McLaughlin. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. They start the yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On second down, McLaughlin. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll take the handoff. Now Nix. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Nix from the gun. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down. From the gun, here's McLaughlin. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Ravens get him. Down he goes. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
Loss of 12 yards. And it's third down.
So we're through one here in the AFC title game. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. Third and long for him here. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it's going to be first down Denver.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks.
He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start to fight back with their first points of this game. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. He picks up 5 on that first down run. Brings up 6. Down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Back to Jency. A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Jackson throwing here. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. From the gun, a carry by McLaughlin. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Generally, there's some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Onward, ready? Captain.
Shotgun snap to Nix. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
I am not sure how we didn't see a safety right there. Oh, my gosh. I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building because that QB kept going back and back. It was heading right for disaster, but saved himself just a couple yards short.
They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The 50-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Now here's Lamar. Andrews has it, working downfield. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. A handoff. Here's McLaughlin. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Nix to throw. He's going deep this time. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
He's loaded another one up. So that he's knocked away from the intended targets and brings up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And great special teams execution on that punt. It's inside the 10, reaches the 8. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. What a hit! Starts the ball loose. But I think a Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Jackson to throw it. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Block pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and certainly wasn't.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st down. Here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. He is stumped with authority there, but that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Lamar doing what he does oh so often, Brock. Sliding in safe after picking up the 1st. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. And we just see the quarterback escape the base pressure and get that 1st down anyway.
Here's Genty. Now right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the Broncos 7-yard
2nd and goal coming up from the 7. Jackson, quick pass wide. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to go on. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Nix. He slides down with enough to pick up that first. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
They'll work against the blitz. Nick slides in safely, doing so after he picked up that first down. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
And the Broncos first down.
Nick's quick out wide, complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Flush out now to his left. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Kick by Lutz is good. And that gets him back to within 11. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. His return starts at the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Nix with it on first. Has it downfield working the left. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for Broncos first down. Throwing here, Nix. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Nix looking to throw. Escapes the pocket.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Nix. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
17.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second down, Jackson to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Jackson now on third. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. That's taken at the 15. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. On the handoff, this is McLaughlin. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38. Throwing on first down, Nix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
That's complete right side. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Baltimore, first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Middle.
Running from the pistol here with Jency. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11.
28. Broncos 17. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. Inside handoff from McLaughlin. And he's going to pay off this first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Escapes out to the left. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Getting out to his left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Makes the grab and bounds offside. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. In the red zone now. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an applause. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Real quick.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Buying some time left. He's keeping it. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort. So no gain on 1st down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
Lamar now from the gun. On the move, hit it right. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs. But not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
Only 1 frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The Ravens with the lead, hoping to close out a playoff win. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Takes it in at the 21. Takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And this one goes out of bounds, but whether they recovered or not, it doesn't matter. Possession still changes with a turnover on downs. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. New set of downs from the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Nix now on 1st and 10. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be second down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
He's got it. It's in close. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a fourth quarter lead. Is to go up by a field goal here in the fourth. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos push their lead to 3.
Ravens 28.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down. Here's Lamar. He fires one deep down the left. This is caught inside the 15. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious foul.
He isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
John Franklin Myers. A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15. 18-yard line.
You change it.
Now Jackson. Finds Gentry underneath. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Escape, and they take this in for the score. The Ravens take a fourth quarter lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead.
35. Broncos 31.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. Across the 30 before he's brought down.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps him get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Coming left is McLaughlin. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Looking to throw. He's got Sutton complete. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On first down, it's Nix. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 4th quarter lead. Going after to try his goodbye lots. And the Broncos push their lead to 3.
38. Ravens 35.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Lamar back to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing again is Lamar. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down to the 31.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
On third down, Genty. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens down by only 3.
DC, ready?
The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on fourth down. Desperation time here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Making the call himself. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Setting up to pass. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. Breaks free in the center of the field. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens jump in front late. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Broncos 38.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
They kick the running back in motion. Here he is to throw.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
He'll look to throw it. They strike for 23 yards. And it's going to be first down Denver.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Back to throw. He just got Ravensbrock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Nix from the gun. He found some space. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos push their lead to 3. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. This is Cox, that's Walker. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Big shot is hauled in. Fingering bounds. Oh, what a play! He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Lamar now from the gun. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that 1st down. So back to the drawing board they go for 2nd. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Now with 2 seconds left, we've got whistles and we've got a timeout. And up next, you'd assume a field goal try to force overtime. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Here's Tyler Loop in a high-pressure spot. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And his kick is blocked. Picked up and on the move now inside the 20. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. So the Broncos right out of here with a win on the road. Love these pictures, Brock. Go ahead, guys. Take it all in. You are going to be playing in the Super Bowl. What a moment for so many of them getting to this point.
It is, and it is so cool, and you can see it and feel it. The real emotion of celebrating this title, but they know that ultimately it's not an AFC title they want. They want a Super Bowl title.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Baltimore.